In the vibrant city of Bengaluru, amidst the hustle and bustle of technological innovation, a sinister tale unfolded, one that would send shivers down the spine of every resident. Suchna Seth, a 39-year-old CEO of a cutting-edge AI startup, found herself at the center of a horrifying crime that defied all reason. Suchna Seth, the brilliant mind behind Mindful AI Lab, was arrested for the alleged murder of her 4-year-old son. The city, accustomed to the hum of progress, now echoed with a chilling silence as the details of the crime began to unravel. Suchna Seth, a seasoned AI ethics expert and data scientist with an impressive career, now found herself in a twisted reality. As the CEO of a company dedicated to the mindful use of artificial intelligence, her fall from grace left the community in shock. But what led to this unimaginable act? The puzzle pieces started to come together as the layers of Suchana's life were peeled back. Divorce proceedings with her husband since 2022, accusations of physical abuse, and a recent court order allowing her husband to spend time with their child, all threads weaving a tapestry of tragedy. Nitin Valsan, the superintendent of police in North Goa, shed light on a possible motive. The court's decision, permitting her husband to share a day with their child, seemed to have triggered something dark within Suchana. A discontent simmered beneath the surface, a resentment that festered and ultimately erupted in the most unimaginable way. But this was not a crime of passion, it was a premeditated horror. As the police delved into the crime scene in Goa where the unspeakable act occurred, they discovered 2 empty bottles of cough syrup, a sinister detail suggesting a methodical plan. According to the police, the post-mortem hinted at the possibility that the young soul had been smothered. The absence of struggle painted a picture of a child who had met a fate as cold as the depths of despair. The investigation also uncovered that Suchana had undergone psychological tests, an attempt to unravel the twisted corridors of her mind and unveil the motive behind this gruesome act. As the city grapples with the horror that unfolded within the seemingly pristine walls of Suchana's life, questions linger in the air like lingering spirits. What drove a successful CEO and advocate of ethical AI to commit such an unthinkable act? Was it the weight of a turbulent marriage, a court order, or something far more sinister that lurked within the recesses of her consciousness? As the shadows of betrayal continue to stretch over Bengaluru, the harrowing tale of Suchna Seth takes us deeper into the abyss. A once prominent figure in the world of AI and ethics, now shackled by the darkness within. The police, determined to uncover the truth, embarked on a journey into the twisted psyche of Suchana. Reports emerged of a troubled marriage with allegations of physical abuse echoing through the corridors of legal proceedings. But as they dove into the depths of her past, a more sinister layer began to surface. The cough syrup bottles found at the crime scene suggested a calculated plan, a methodical choice to silence the innocence that once filled her life. The absence of struggle spoke volumes, whispering of a child who met an untimely end at the hands of someone meant to protect. But the darkness within Suchana's soul is not easily unraveled. As she sits in police custody, the walls of her mind echoing with haunting memories, the investigators tread carefully. Psychological tests have been conducted, revealing fragments of a shattered mind. But the motive remains elusive, a puzzle with missing pieces. As the news spread like wildfire, the city grappled with disbelief. The Mindful AI Lab, once a symbol of progress, now cast a shadow over the technological landscape. How could someone so deeply immersed in the ethics of artificial intelligence succumb to a crime so heinous? The unraveling of Suchana's life continued with reports of an alimony request, Rs. 5 lakh per month, a financial plea that seemed almost incongruent with the horror that had transpired. Was this a desperate attempt to secure a future, or a final act of defiance against a world that had crumbled around her? Nitin Valsan, the superintendent of police, continued to peel back the layers of Suchana's troubled existence, The discontent triggered by the court order revealed a woman pushed to the edge, but what lay beyond that precipice? The city of Bengaluru, now haunted by the specter of Suchana's actions, awaits answers. Why did she, a woman of intelligence and influence, succumb to the shadows that now envelop her? Was it the culmination of a fractured marriage, the legal complexities, or a darkness that lurked in the corners of her mind?